Hey everyone! I wanted to give you a little tour of my tiny houses, and one in particular that I just finished building that I worked on for the last couple months. I hope your quarantine has been going well, and I'm excited to show you my space. So let's get started. Come follow me. I'm walking in. So this is the original tiny house. What I built recently, I actually built this pergola over it, which I don't know if you can see, maybe also come in and kind of see it from this angle here. It's got this cool sort of mathematic design, and it was a fun project. You got all that, right? Let's go inside. So this is tiny house I live in. This tiny house is actually from the 40s, and it was built by this company called the Cottage Trailer Corporation. And I found this on Craigslist, and there was a guy that had renovated it and was making a spot for his sister to live, but then he stopped the project halfway through. And I was able to pick it up for a very reasonable price, and then I put a lot of work into it myself. I installed this wood burning stove, found it on Craigslist, cut a hole in the roof. Recently, if some of you have seen this semi-recently, I painted these, all this trim. Got that bow recently and been into archery. This is the Flutterbow, legendary Flutterbow bed. Nice for sitting and movie watching, and an extra bed. Let's come over into the kitchen area. So I live as some of you know, I live at a community, and there's a handful of people who share kitchen shower space. So this tiny house doesn't have any food prep or bathroom stuff in it, which is nice because it opens up a lot of space. And so I don't even have running water. When I bought this, it had a sink, just some stuff that I pulled out. But what we do is we fill these 5-gallon waters, and this is drinking water, toothbrushing, whatever else I would need water for. And I have another one of these in my studio too. So kind of any space I have, just one of these ceramic water dispensers, which is really nice. This is where I usually keep wood for the stove, but it's being used for other things now because it's the summertime. I have a little coffee station. I do a nice little V60 pour over coffee in the mornings, which I'm very happy about. Let me show you. Oh, this is so as minimalist. Don't have too many clothes, but this is basically it. It looks like less clothes than it really is. I feel like these are kind of deep, but you can see that a few shoes, and then hanging clothes in here. I don't know if you can you see, can you get this? This is the original paperwork from the trailer. It's like super old, kind of cool. All right, and I'll show you the bedroom real quick. Alexa, turn bedroom on. Alright, so the original house, this was like a bathroom shower area, and when I saw it, I thought, well, this would be way cooler to have a humongous bedroom in it. So what I ended up doing was turn this into a bedroom. This is a California King mattress. So ended up working out where this room, can you get the whole thing? The corners, it's exactly the size of a California King mattress. And so I can actually, because there's 4 walls connected to the bed, I can sleep, like normally I sleep this way, but I can actually sleep this way as well. And because it's a California King mattress, it's extra long, it's 84 inches long. And so I can fit 3 people very comfortably that way. Like you can sleep a lot of people in here, which is kind of nice. All right, let's go into the studio. And follow me. We have, for those of you who haven't met Vicky, this is the lovely camera lady.
Hello.
Vicky and I have been in a relationship and living together since April, but in a relationship since about a year. So we have the Buddhist cottage sign made by my brother-in-law Stryker, and a little garden here thanks to my neighbor Jose, who has a lot of these plants from Laguna Beach. All right, so now I'm going to show you the music studio and office space I just built. So I got this tiny house back in June. It was basically just bare bones, drywall inside, and I painted the outside, did the shutters, different things like that. And this is an outdoor shower as well. Okay. Side. So get a little view. So this is the studio, and all this wood is actually reclaimed wood from our, we call the boneyard, which is basically just leftover wood from scrap projects over the last 10 years. And a lot of the wood's actually really old. A lot of the wood's from probably like 50, 60 years old, because a lot of these houses were built with like old redwood from in the 60s and 50s, and so that was actually really cool. I did a Fibonacci sequence here. I don't know if you can see, maybe I moved the plant down the wall and across, and it goes all the way around around the whole thing, which is fun. There is my bicycle, which I've taken all the way across Europe and from Canada to Mexico, and it's nice to have that inside. And then I have my desk, and this setup is really, this desk actually used to be in my tiny house, so having a space for music production, but also just like a nice dedicated workspace to write has been great. And also the reason that I've spent the last 3 months not really publishing or making anything, because I've just been doing manual labor on this tiny house. But this has been done now for about a week, and so I've been recording, I've been writing, I've been podcasting, I've been doing all sorts of fun things that I'm excited to share with everybody very soon, because yeah, I was in a little building phase for a while. So that's pretty much it, I think. Oh, there's another Fibonacci sequence up here for the math nerds in the room. Any questions? I think that's it. Thanks for hanging out, taking the tour of the Booda tiny houses. All right, see you soon.